Oh gosh, started. Oh, I just keep on going. Right, I'm in my treatment room today. My name is Jenifer, and I'm one half of the Psychic Phoenix. And I'm just moving around the house to try and get a place where I'm pleased where I'm recording and the sound is good, because I know when I've done a few of my earlier um, um, videos, the sound is being a little bit delayed, and I think that's because of like being near to the Wi-Fi and having a Wi-Fi connection. So hopefully you can hear me okay if I put the microphone really close to me. So it is the day after the midsummer summer solstice, my daughter's birthday. So if you're watching this, Emma, happy birthday. And I just wanted to jump on board because I was busy mopping the floor, and I'm going to be nipping out to get some things. And then this feeling of like boundaries, I think, because came into my mind, and I thought I'm just going to jump on here and just do a video on boundaries, because lots of things why. And I'm going to be honest here and say, like, I put a post on Facebook. I updated my background picture, and it's one of Glyn and I, and I absolutely love the photo because we didn't realize the photo had been taken, and we were at our friend's wedding, and the wedding was in the Lake District, and it was only about 30 people, and we arrived on the Saturday and the wedding was on the Monday, and we were leaving on the Sunday, and then we were leaving on the Monday. And it was one of those weddings where I didn't have any expectations of what to expect. We've managed to get bed and breakfast literally around the corner. It was like a little 20-minute walk. So it meant I could like drive, leave the car, and we could walk. I was, tired with the driving, but because we went via Wakefield and then across the country, Yorkshire, it was absolutely stunning drive. So we arrived. The bed and breakfast was beautiful. We already had our clothes organised because we bought them last time for Glyn's mum's funeral, because she wanted everyone to be in colour. So there was no pressure on what we're going to wear. There was no pressure on anything. We just packed our bags, jumped in the car, and the bed and breakfast was booked, and it was just magical. And I wore my Sainsbury's little canvas shoes with spots on, because I thought I can't walk in high heels, and I'm not going to walk in high heels. And the amount of compliments I got, like, oh, you're wearing sensible shoes. And I thought, yeah, I'm really comfortable. I love the dress I've got on. I absolutely adore it. It's beautiful. And I even got compliments on my dress. And it turned out to be the most relaxing, chilled, fun-filled wedding I've ever been to. There was no party in the night. There was like no disco. Everyone just talked, and it was all like, come the Monday, everyone didn't want to leave. Everyone wanted to just stop. And yeah, and I was quite sad. I was sad when I leave places, so I was sad. So it was a really beautiful wedding. So when Colin, the groom, sent me the photo of me and Glyn, and I put it on Facebook, and his brother said, oh, they both look so happy. It made me realize that, like, we only ever show to the world on Facebook or Instagram the pictures we want everyone to see. Like, we're living the best life, we're living the dream, everything good is happening to us. We never put the pictures on where we're having a bad hair day, life's crap, I feel shit, or marriage problems, relationship problems. And we don't really want to air our laundry in public. So I'm not saying we should do that, because I also remember my aunt said, those who, you never air your dirty washing in public. And you know, I didn't know what she meant at the time, but now I've got social media, I understand what she means. And usually those who are going through difficulties, she said, never talk about them because they're too private and too sensitive, too ashamed, she used to say. And I thought, yeah, I'll get that. So when that picture went up and his brother said they both looked so happy, I thought, if you knew the last year and a half Glyn and I had gone through, you might think, oh yeah, the perfect couple. But in fact, the year and a half we've had, well, since 2020 actually, it's not been the most easiest times in our lives. And there was a point where, in total honesty, I said to him, I can't do this anymore. I can't carry on. And that's when I realized I put boundaries up. Not boundaries like shutting myself off from him, but boundaries are saying, no, I can't take this anymore. Enough is enough. And it was like drawing this line and saying, you can't step over that anymore. And by making those boundaries, the healing occurred. And I wouldn't say, oh yeah, the healing occurred overnight and we did this, we did that. You know, I had a very deep and meaningful conversation from Emma, who I'm not going to share on here, but just to say that Emma, in her wisdom and her maturity and just how unique she is, said to me, Mum, look at it from this point of view. And it took me out of that frame of like, okay, I want to go across the mountains, over the hills, and far, 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 far away. And I had the option to do that. Or I had the option to, okay, Emma, I'm going to look at it from your point of view and see it differently. And then that's what I chose. I chose to listen to Emma and I chose to look at the situation and I saw things differently. And it made me realize that there was another option than going over the hills far, far away. So the boundaries put in place of saying, I have to love myself. I have to protect myself, not protect myself as such, but protect my essence of who I am. But when you love somebody, it goes a lot deeper. And sometimes you just need someone to say, Mum. And then you realize, actually, I want to stay put. And I want to work at us. And I want to honor me. And I want to honor what's important to me. And I want to love me. And then in doing so, we can grow deeper. And that photograph on Facebook sums up just how far we have come as a couple and how everything that's happened for Glyn and his challenges and everything that's happened with me, we're still together and we're still taking it one step at a time, figuring it all out. So that day when that photo was taken, we both were so happy. And you can see the relaxed energy around us. And what that wedding taught me as well is like, you can wait a lifetime. You could go in other relationships as well and they end. But that moment you meet someone that you just love. That's what that wedding summarized to Glyn and I, because we've known Colin for years and years and years. And he's finally found the person that he loves. And you could see it in his face. And when he cried when she walked, and we were all sat outside, it was a beautiful day. All the people there were the people that he loved, and also Sarah loved. And that's all that mattered. And all that mattered was the two of them. They had found each other. And to witness that was just phenomenal. We don't need all the trappings. We don't need, that perfect house and that perfect life and with this, that, and other. All that really, really matters is that love inside. I sat there and my friend next to me, we'd known Colin for years and years and years, and we cried with happiness. I've never sat at a wedding and cried. And maybe it was because, what have we been gone through? But yeah, and there was another photo, and Glyn and I were hand in hand. And again, I wasn't aware the photo was taken, and that showed our unity and our promise to really be honest with each other and be together from that honesty, that unity, that connection, that, life throws us things that isn't easy. Things are challenging, but together we can get through it. No, not get through it. No, that's like getting through life. No, hand in hand in unity, we're together on this. That's what it feels like. So that's what this video is all about. It's about setting your boundaries. It's about I hope that arrow doesn't show. Let me move it there. I don't know, it might not. It's about setting your boundaries, those spiritual boundaries, not shutting yourself off. It's not that at all. But it's what matters to your essence of who you are, your heart, and listening to your heart. This is a message about we can be so fixated on one certain path that there are other options, and maybe those other options are a better option. It's about cherishing us, loving us, looking after us. We need to do that before we can love anyone else. And then we step fully in our power and step fully into the present. So I hope this message reaches you, because it's a message of hope. It's a message that you can turn anything around. Sometimes you've got to walk away, and sometimes you've got to stay. But rather than turn into other people that just say what you're thinking and validate what you're thinking and just say, and then it concretes that decision, you need that one person that says, look at it a different way. And I hope you have an Emma in your life that you can just listen and then go away and digest and allow that frequency to just show you the way forward, because we hold within us so much beautiful energy that if we stop and go inwards to our heart, not in our head, not in the upper part, but in our heart and into our wombs, and just feel the messages that come through. Yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you today. So this is, going back to Facebook, don't ever judge yourself with other people's lives. Don't ever think everyone else has got this, that, and everything else. We know it. We know it. I think that's why I post more on Instagram on my private page, because to me, it's just like a little photo album. And I don't want everyone to know my business. There's me sat on YouTube telling you my inner secrets. But yeah, a picture can speak a million words, and they may not always be the words that you think. There's so much more that goes beyond the scene. But no, I love that photo. In fact, I might get printed, because it was just captured in the moment. And it shows two people connected. And then we drove back down from the Lake District on the M6, and that was horrendous. I've decided I do not like motorways. No, I wouldn't say I don't like motorways, because the M1's quite nice, but all you see is like rows of cars, whereas when you go off the path, you discover true beauty. Yorkshire's so stunning, so stunning. And Lancashire, so beautiful. There's energy up there, so different. But that'd be another story for another day. So let me know your thoughts. Does the sound okay? I hope there's no buffering. And thank you. Please like and subscribe. Also in the link is the link to our webpage, The Psychic Phoenix. And yeah, until the next video, lots of love from out of Mowbray, and take care. And turn off recording. Where's the recording? Oh, I've got to put my glasses on. Just me. Right, recordings.